Hey, happy Sunday. This is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Decided to come outside. We're getting our first flurries of the year. We're not getting like true snow. Not yet anyways. Just came out and gave the chickens a little bit of a snack. Now they're playing keep away with each other. I wanted to go inside and show you how the indoor greenhouse was doing. I gave a little bit of an update the other day. This week I'm going to be doing our monthly garden walkthrough. I'll show you what's going on back here. And then I got to go mulch some more, like mulch round 4. So come with me. We'll go inside. I don't think my back door is open, so I'll go through my other garage entrance. Hold on. Alright. So, here we are. I'm all washed out. Got some coffee. Everything in here is looking good. We have a couple new additions. So let me just flip this around. Alright. So let me start with the additions, because I think it's pretty cool. So down here, I have 2 containers, much like the ones that are inside. I actually got these custom, not custom, I didn't get them custom, customized, and I drilled out some holes in the bottom. The first year I had these, I didn't realize there were no holes in them because I didn't look. So ever since then, it was like 6 years later, I always make sure I drill holes. But these are pretty cool. So what I have in here are some green beans and carrots. I literally just sowed them like a day or 2 ago. And you can kind of see that like most of it is still damp, but there's some dry spots. So it's green beans and carrots. And over here, I have like this little section is turnips, and then leeks, and then broccoli, and we're gonna see what happens. And I've never grown like this, and I don't have like a hydro set up in my house. Let me just put this eggs down that I got. So this is what I can do, because we were fortunate enough to get this giant garage. I'm pretty sure this garage is like as large as one of the first apartments we lived in, and well, at least that Greg and I lived in together. I've definitely lived in other small apartments. There we go. I guess that's what you call moving up when your garage is as big as an apartment you used to live in. Anyways, so down here, I talked about this, I think, on my story yesterday, but I dropped the light down a little bit more. You could see over here. And that seems to be good. Those carrots, the tops are a bit blunt because I cut them for saute the other day. The Swiss chard on this side is doing pretty good. I think this one's the peppermint Swiss chard, but I don't remember what the other 2 that I grew are called. Over here is lettuce. I'm going to be harvesting it. And then I did a row of kale and then 2 more rows of lettuce. I'm going to let them get a little bit bigger before I thin them out. And then up here, all of this stuff is doing so good. Now I thinned out the basil a little over a week ago, and I made some herb pasta with it, which was super good. Super good. You can see my sage. I think the YouTube video I did showed me repotting all this stuff. This sage was like a stick when I brought it in. It was on the verge of death, and now it's doing better. And I'm trying to remember what kind of basil I'm growing. I have a Genovese, I think a Greek basil, and a lime basil. And I forget if I did 2 tubs of Greek basil and half a tub of lime, or if I did 2 tubs of lime and half a tub of Greek basil. I'm erring on that I did half a tub of Greek basil. This is the salad Burnett. I tried that on my story. It's got like a tarragon cucumber flavor. And then I have these celery, which I'm going to be thinning out a little bit. But they're doing really good. It's like the best I've ever had celery do, excuse me, not celery. So, I'll go through this again on our YouTube video for this week. I just want to show you what it looks like. And so I did go back and, oh, now I'm trying to remember from my notes. I want to say it's October 21st is when I put everything in here. On my YouTube channel, I think it's like Sowing a Winter Garden or something like that. I want to say that was the 21st is the day I did this. So this is how everything looks like a month later. Those I sowed last week, so that's like a week worth of growth right there. And same everything up here is a month. Now I've tried growing celery outside. I did celery starts for this 2021 growing season here in New England, and they didn't even get this big, so I'm wondering why. Now for the celery starts I did initially, I started them in something like this and they just did not do that well, and these are doing really well. So we'll see. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Obviously I'm going to thin out these celery some more, and I have a bone broth bag going in my freezer. Yeah, let me spin this around. I have a bone broth bag in my freezer right now with 3 kinds of bird bones. I have a chicken carcass, I have a duck carcass, and I have a turkey carcass. I kind of want to go, we have a butcher nearby that sells chicken feet, like frozen chicken feet. So I'm thinking of going and grabbing those because they're like super inexpensive, just to get more like a gelatinous mixture going, because I'd really like a bone broth that isn't just like a watery stock. Like I really want it to be like thick, and when it sets, you know, it's like jelly texture. So that's my goal, at least. But all these extra celeries I'm going to take out, any herbs I can take out, other than just eating them, I can throw those in with my broth bag. I was going to make it this weekend, but I didn't get a chance to go to the butcher, so I didn't. So that's what's going on here. I'm going to go bring my eggs in. We only got 1 egg yesterday. I was doing some mulch yesterday, and it got blown over. I like put it on our porch while I was like finishing up something, and we got some wind gusts because where we live, it's usually like pretty mild unless a storm comes through, but the winter, like all winter, is just so windy constantly. So it blew my egg over, my 1 egg I got yesterday. But I got 3 today, so I'm gonna go put them inside so they're somewhere safe. I'm gonna go finish the mulch. I just touched up our beds, not in our main garden area. It's like a different part of our property where I grew corn, and I tried to grow rice and wheat last year. I think I got like 10 heads of wheat. I got like not even like a full little jar. It was like a little portion of a small jar. Getting the same kind of wheat next year. I think it's a wheat. It's called triticale. It's a grain. I don't know. So I got more of that, and we're gonna put it somewhere else. But the beds I just touched up, and I just put a post on it yesterday, a picture. That's just gonna be sweet corn next year. And this year, I put down cardboard on one of them. I didn't put cardboard on the other one. And then I topped both of them with compost. Well, the one with cardboard barely had enough compost to grow corn. I don't know how we got popcorn. And then the other one I didn't put cardboard down as like a weed block. All the grass came up and took over. It was a hot mess. So I'm hoping it's not going to look like that next year. So just finished that yesterday. Now I'm finally finishing the garden. I'll take a picture of that when I'm done. And honestly, it's like warmer today than it was yesterday. We're getting flurries. Yesterday was just like sunny, really cold, really windy. Not the best day to work outside. But today is much better. And I left my wheelbarrow in our garage. So yesterday I grabbed it out of our shed, and if you know anything about wheels, when they're on the cold, well, the gas constricts a bit. So like you pull it out, it's almost like it was flat. But if you keep it somewhere warm, the gas expands, and it's like your normal filled tire. Fortunately, our wheelbarrow does have like a place where I could like pump air to it if I need to. I don't think I need to do that today. So I'm gonna go finish up the garden. Hope everyone has a good Sunday. Hope everyone has a safe and good like weekend with family. I definitely did not partake in the Black Friday sales. Like, we don't need more stuff, and also like don't really like that. I used to like yearly buy like Christmas presents, makeup, skincare stuff on Black Friday because it's the cheapest, but we're in a different place now, and I can buy that like year round. I don't have to wait for the sales. So if you're at a point where you don't have to wait for the sales and you're not just like collecting a bunch of crap for your house, you don't need to buy stuff on that day, unless you want to buy from like some small businesses that are trying to get started and not like the big ones. But I'm not going to go on a rant on that. I hope everyone has a good Sunday. I will see you on Tuesday. I'll have another video out on YouTube, and I'll let you know when it's posted. Bye.